Hi, I'm Megan Buell, and welcome to another edition of our safety segment. Today I am with two of our top analysts with our Titan program, which is known as our Tennessee Integrated Traffic Analysis Network. So I'm with Patrick Dolan, welcome.
Thank you.
And here we go, Massey Foratan.
Yep.
How about that? I feel really good. Welcome, both of you. This is really exciting to have you here on our segment. And, you know, so many people know about predictive analytics, but yet they don't know about predictive analytics. And so, Patrick, I know you have been instrumental in this technology and really building this piece of technology for the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Can you give me a little bit of insight about predictive analytics and how it helps with our enforcement efforts here in the state?
We use the predictive analytics program with the Highway Patrol in order to get the troopers in the right places at the right time so that their enforcement activities will have the highest impact on traffic safety. For example, one of our predictive analytics maps, the troopers can look at those maps, they can see where the highest risk of a crash is in their area for that day, and then they can deploy to that area and do targeted enforcement, say seatbelt enforcement, speeding enforcement, make some DUI arrests that'll hopefully either prevent those crashes from happening, or when crashes do happen, the troopers will be in the right area at the right time so that they can respond more quickly and mitigate what might be a fatal crash to a crash where the person survives because the trooper was able to render aid immediately.
That is amazing. And so you talked about some different areas that you look at when you are putting these particular maps together.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at weather,
Yes.
speed,
Mm-hmm.
the way the roadway is constructed,
Mm-hmm.
and what else do you look at as well?
Well, the primary thing that we look at is the historical crash information, because
Mm-hmm.
the places where crashes have happened in the past are typically the places where they're most likely to happen again in the future. But like you said, we also integrate weather data in there. We add in special event data. So if the Titans are playing a football game,
Mm-hmm.
or if there's a county fair, that'll be taken into account by the model when we're making our crash predictions for the upcoming week. Some of the other things that we look at, for example, when we're trying to predict where impaired driving events will occur, we look at where prior DUI arrests have happened. And we also look at where alcohol sales establishments are to
Okay.
help us get an idea if there are particular areas around those retail sales establishments where maybe in a commercial area where there are a lot of bars that we might find folks who are driving drunk. So there are lots of other factors that go in as well, but
Oh,
that's
sure.
just a smattering of some of the additional things that we look at too.
And you know, predictive analytics has won numerous awards. In fact, I believe was it in 2016 we were named top technology
Mm-hmm.
by the IACP. Can you give me a little bit about that award and what that meant to the Titan program?
Well, the IACP Challenge is a challenge that was conducted by the International Association of Chiefs of Police each year, and law enforcement agencies from all around the country submit packets for the challenge detailing their enforcement activities and their successes at enforcement and curbing bad driving behavior and preventing crashes and implementing new technologies that can help them to mitigate crash risk. And we submitted our application for the technology award that year and won the award for our predictive analytics program.
Absolutely. That is so neat. One other thing I want to touch on with you. So I know too we have really expanded our base when it comes to getting other law enforcement agencies to work with us
Yeah.
with our Titan program and being able to help them identify areas within their communities that could be a higher risk for traffic crashes and fatalities.
Well, it all goes back to engaging those local law enforcement partners as true partners in traffic safety. So we give them the software that they need in order to submit crash reports to us in a timely fashion. And then in return for them giving us that data, we share back the analysis that we do so that they can get the reports and they can have access to the predictive analytics tools and basically have the entire suite of the same tools that the Highway Patrol has in order to do their enforcement activities.
That is great. So let me switch gears here. Hi, Massey.
Hi, hello.
So welcome to our department. I know you've been with Titan now for a couple months.
Yes,
Came from
that's
the
true.
private sector, so welcome.
Thank
And
you.
know you've done something pretty amazing. I know
Thank
that
you.
you came on to help build a particular system.
Right.
So can you tell me a little bit about this particular program and system that you've built for Titan?
Yeah, well, the main purpose of building dashboards is providing some informations like live and like instantly instead of like sending weekly reports or monthly reports which comes on regular basis and people have to go through those like ton of numbers.
Right.
Now, what we intend to do is just visualize those numbers in a very easy to understand and very quick catching.
And we know in society we want things quickly.
Now,
We do, we
When I
do.
started, we were months behind sometimes on crash reporting, and so it's been a real achievement of the Titan business unit to take us from being months and months behind on getting those crashes into our data system. Now, within 7 days, we have almost all of the crashes that have happened over that time period.
This is just another way for us to be out there saving lives on our roadways. Just another way, and this is just great. And it sounds like to me too, you know, the sky's the limit with you and what you're going to be able to build out with this dashboard system in order to help our
Yep.
roadways remain
Yes.
safe.
I see like a very like wide possibilities, and there are lots of things we can do. All I need is just have like a good question. Just if just there's a good data question on the table, we can just visualize it in pretty much short time.
Thank you both for being here, and Titan is amazing and what is going on in our state and what other states are looking at. They're looking at Titan for their best practice. So thank you both very much.